All right, everybody's joining right now. Just giving it a second to let everybody in, and then we'll get going. Just got one or two people still processing here. Just give that one more minute, and then we'll get started for everybody. All right, looks like everybody's in. All right, welcome back everybody to our virtual event on this lovely Sunday. It's very nice outside. I've been outside with the dogs this morning. It's definitely a nice day. Thank you for everybody that can attend for our fosters today to showcase their dogs, and thank you for all you potential adopters out there. Once again, just want to highlight this is coming up. It's right around the corner. This is our golf event that is still open. You can still sign up. It's only $175 per person, 18 rounds of golf. It's one of our biggest fundraisers of the year. It helps us tremendously with everything, from food to crates to our pool fees, which nobody ever really thinks about. But yes, as a rescue, we have to pay to get these dogs up here. It's not only the transportation, but it's the shelter fees and everything that we have to pay for. So if anybody out there wants to play golf, if you know of a company that wants to sponsor and looking for a tax write-off, have them reach out to us. Once again, this is our biggest fundraiser of the year. So the more we can pass this along, the more money we can make, the more animals and dogs and cats we can save throughout the year. All right, with that being said, I'm done with my pitch. We're going to move right along into my first pupperoo today, who is Oreo. Give me 1 second to spotlight Oreo for everybody, and then we'll get going. All right, guys, here is the beautiful Oreo.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
You are good to go.
Excellent. All right. This beautiful black and white girl is Oreo. She is 6 years old, 60 pounds. I will first say that she is being fostered in Boston. So that's something to be aware of. If you're interested in her, we can arrange a meet and greet anywhere. But just wanted to start off with that. Oreo, as you saw her earlier, she was lying on her back. She's very playful. She loves toys. You can't see, there's about 5 or 10 of them scattered around the floor. I will say Oreo is best suited with a more experienced dog owner. She's strong, she's smart. She'd probably do well if you gave her a job, or even though she's 6, she's very energetic. So not too crazy. If she gets out her energy and exercise, she's not going to tear up. She doesn't tear up anything, but like she just needs to get it out. Run around, play, learn something, because she's really smart. She loves belly rubs. Hey, you. She'd probably be best suited as an only dog, although with the right dog, I think it might work. I don't think she was exposed to a lot of socialization when she was younger, but she does try really hard, really hard. She's been great with my cat, who is the queen of the castle. So let's try to get this. Let's go a little higher so you can actually see her. She's completely house trained. She's never had an accident in the house ever. What else do we need to know about Oreo? She's really smart, very, very trainable. She is strong. We can't see her muscles because it's a little dark in here, but she's got this beautiful black and white coat. She has had some issues with trust in the past, so that's, with our rescues, what you have to do is sort of meet them where they're at. And Oreo, compared to some of our other dogs, has had a little bit rougher go of it, and she's sensitive, so but she's very playful. She's really sweet. I would say kids, she likes kids, but she also doesn't understand that she's a very strong 60-pound dog and she likes to jump and give kisses. So dog savvy, older kids. What else? What am I missing, Nick?
I think you nailed it. Oreo is a gorgeous dog. She is crate trained. She's about 60 pounds. She's in Boston, and she loves everybody she meets. just a little slow to warm up every once in a while because, you know, she had a hard transition when she came up to New York. She ended up going to a boarding facility because we had some issues with her foster, but nothing on her. It was more the foster. So she's great. She's ready to go, guys. So anybody out there looking to adopt this gorgeous girl, reach out to your app team coordinator. And as you can tell, she loves to play. That tail is always wagging every time I see her. All right. Good job, Oreo. You did great, girl. Hi.
Oh, look at that
Good
face.
job.
Look at that face.
All right, guys. Thank you, Oreo. We are going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Lilibeth. Let me just spotlight Lilibeth for everybody, and then we'll get moving into her. Let me just find her here on my list. My list has grown today, so it's hard to find certain people sometimes. All right, here we go. All right, guys, here is Lilibeth. She's just enjoying the nice sunny day outside, it looks like.
Yes, she is. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me, Nick?
We can.
Okay, thanks. So Lilibeth just arrived yesterday. She arrived with her two brothers. She's 9 to 12 months or so. I would say for that age, she's a pretty calm puppy. She is very good with other dogs and kind of loves the attention of everyone that she meets on the people side. Just loves to be loved. The three of them came from kind of a stray scenario down south. So it's really impressive to me how much she really takes to just kind of being loved and snuggled with. It's a little hard to tell right now, so early in terms of house training. She had one accident yesterday in the crate, but like I said, it's quite early for that right now to tell, but very good and quiet in the crate overnight. Her and her brothers, Leland and Lucas, need to still be spay and neutered. So it just probably not before August 1st, I would say they could be fully adopted, but they seem to be great puppies. And like I said, my experience with Lilibeth so far has been that she's really quite a calm puppy. She's so cute. That's about it that I have for her right now. And get to know her.
How is Lilibeth been in the crate? Has she had any issues going in and out, or?
Oh no, she seems to. She goes right into her crate quite easily. She's a little shy at first, so she's kind of a little bit submissive. But like I said, she just arrived yesterday, and she's good in the crate, quiet overnight, slept quietly, no problem. So yeah, and she's little still, so it's she doesn't pull really much on the leash, but she's little. She wants to sort of be wherever her people are. So
Very nice. Yeah, she looks like she's decompressing pretty well because she just came up, guys, on Saturday.
Yeah, she's a really calm puppy. Like, as she said, she's a little jumpy, like to sort of like be loved. Like, okay, I want to come up to where you are so I can be loved, but no mouthiness really at this point. She's just a good girl.
Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, she came up on Saturday, guys, and she also came up with two litter mates, Lucas and Leland, as the foster here mentioned. So if you're interested, there's two more that are coming up that are going to be just like Lilibeth. They all have L names, so it's easy to find. So yeah, we'll let you know when they come up on the list. But yeah, for a puppy that was a stray that just came up yesterday, decompressing very nicely.
Yeah, she's really a love. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. Well, that is Lilibeth. Any questions, throw them in the chat. I know there was a comment in the chat that they're scheduled for their spay and neuters coming up on Thursday. So that will be
Okay.
Lucas and Leland. They're getting spayed and neutered on Thursday, guys, just so you know.
And Lilibeth is going to be a superstar and a little mascot at our golf outing on August 1st as well. So
there you go. Even more reason for you guys to show up. All right. So everybody, that is Lilibeth. Any questions, throw them in the chat. Reach out to your app team coordinator. Let's set up a meet and greet for this cute little, very precious little girl. All right. Our next presenter is going to be Sawyer. Give me 1 second to spotlight this guy for you. Sawyer is a gorgeous dog with impeccable behavior. Just needs the right home, and he will thrive, and everybody will be extremely happy. Let me just, that is Sawyer, guys. He's sitting there trying to play with his toy. All right, guys, here is Sawyer.
Yes, Sawyer was patiently waiting for his toy. I wanted to show you guys how he likes to play. He's really, really well behaved. Sawyer is 6 years old. He's a male. He's about 60 pounds. Perfect in the house. No accidents, goes in his crate, no problem. Sleeps through the night. I don't crate him at night. He sleeps in a bed in my bedroom, and he literally lays down in that bed and doesn't get up until the morning. And most of the time he waits for me to get up before he gets up. Sometimes I get up a little bit later than he would like, and he might move around, but other than that, he's really great. Never gets into anything. He welcomes any person he meets. He loves people of all ages. He's gentle with children. He respects their space. He's good with men, women. Like I said, and anyone who enters the house, he's immediately their best friend, whether they like it or not. And you know, he's just really perfect in the house. He doesn't like other dogs, so you know, unfortunately, he would need to be the only pet in the house. He doesn't like cats either. So you know, that's his one downside. But he's just really well behaved and super friendly and mellow. He's got energy. You know, if he has a nice yard to run in, he would love to, you know, get out there and do that. But I don't have a fenced-in yard, so I have to walk him a couple of times a day, and he's okay with that. I think he would love more exercise, but when he's in the house and we're not, he's all over me right now, and you know, we're not doing anything, or I'm working, you know, I work from home, he's pretty mellow. He goes in the crate a lot, or he goes on the, I have a love seat in my office that he's allowed to lay on, and he just chills out. And he's also very smart. He knows the difference between furnitures. If you have furniture you don't want him on, he won't go on it. He only goes on the love seat in my office. He knows that the rest of the furniture in the house is off limits to him. He doesn't even attempt to go on it. So he's very adaptable. He will, you know, he will take cues from you and do what you need him to do within the home. And I work from home. My schedule is very flexible. So anyone who wants to meet him, I'm happy to drive him wherever, whenever, with enough notice. To come and, you know, see you at your own home and, you know, kind of see how he does. And that's Sawyer.
He keeps trying to give you a paw. He's trying to get more snuggle. He's like, come on, come on.
Yeah, he thinks giving paw is the key to everything, whether it's a treat, whether it's outside, whether it's a toy. Yeah, the paw is constantly coming at me. Well, that's good. He's
off
off.
A very smart trait. He's like, I've got this trained. If I do a paw, everybody's impressed. Then I get what I want.
Yes, we taught him the down command recently. He doesn't like that. He grunts a little bit when I make him do it, but he doesn't. So he's learning some new tricks, and I'm trying to teach him crawl. He's getting there with that.
Very nice, guys. Well, that is Sawyer. So if anybody out there needs to set up a meet and greet or wants to look at that, anybody out there that wants to meet Sawyer, reach out to your app team coordinator. Let's set up a meet and greet. And yeah, Sawyer is ready. Sawyer has been here for a little while now because of his transition that he's had with not getting along with other pets. But there's got to be a single person out there looking for a dog that just wants somebody to love. And this is the one for you. He will be the most loyal dog that you'll ever have, as you can tell. He's been great with Eric, but it's time to get Sawyer moving, guys. So anybody out there, if you have a friend that's just looking for a companion, reach out. Let's get Sawyer home, guys. All right, big guy. You enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you later, bud. All right, we're gonna jump over to our next presenter, who is Rigatoni. I don't know where these names come from, guys. I don't make them up. They just come up this way from the shelter. But you can always change them because Rigatoni for a dog's name, I don't know. But give me 1 second to spotlight Rigatoni for everybody. All right, and look, it's like a small little guy too. All right, guys, here is Rigatoni. Oh, you just got to unmute yourself so everybody can hear you.
Okay, how's
There you
it now?
go. All right, Rigatoni's on, guys.
Yeah, so Rigatoni arrived yesterday. He's one of 3 siblings from the pasta litter. The other 2 are Spaghetti and Ziti. And I will admit that, yes, it's a little bit hard to say Rigatoni, so sometimes we just call him Tony. He is 3 to 4
I can't
months
imagine
old.
yelling that into the backyard. Rigatoni, come inside.
Yeah. Well, there's Meatball coming later, so hold your horses. Anyway, Rigatoni is 3 to 4 months old. He's about 18 pounds now. So he will be a bigger boy, and he's a puppy. So he needs training. He's incredibly sweet. He's good with people. He's good with my 4 dogs who want absolutely nothing to do with him. He keeps going up to them, asking to play, and they keep saying, hell no, and he backs off nicely. He slept through the night in the crate with keeping it dry and clean. After fussing for a while, he wanted to be with the rest of the crew and didn't understand why he's in the crate downstairs and the rest of us are not. Tony, looking here at us so everybody sees how adorable you are. And I don't know if the camera shows it, but one of his eyes is a little bit green and the other one is brown. Kind of like his mom, who will be perhaps coming up later. She's being treated for heartworm down south. So very sweet, very typical puppy, happy, friendly, loves everyone, needs training.
Very nice. You nailed it.
And I will admit that we haven't yet tried to walk on a leash because it's just so hot. We've just been going out into the backyard. But as you can see, he loves his toys. And yeah, he is adorable.
He's very cute. Those big old ears.
Yeah. Oh, his ears are the floppiest, funniest thing ever. I mean, they just sometimes stand up. Sometimes they all flap to one side or the other. I can't figure out what his mix is and where those ears come from, but he's a doll.
He's like, you touched my ears. You trying to play with me? Are we going to play now?
Yeah, well, no, we're just hoping that we don't have an accident during the virtual because he's a puppy. He still has accidents.
Very small bladder for those guys. Oh, look, there you go. Cover photo. All right, guys. Well, that is Rigatoni. Anybody have any questions? Throw them in the chat. Reach out to your app team coordinator and snatch that little one up before he's gone, because he will not last long with that cute little face. All right. We will be jumping over to our next presenter now, which is going to be Aria. Aria is another impeccably trained pupperoo. She's gorgeous. I can't figure out how to get her to spotlight here. Now I've lost here we go. Hold on. She's impeccably trained. She has a little buddy that's normally with her, which I don't know if he's here today, but she follows commands from everybody. And she's just a gorgeous one, guys. So this is Aria for everybody.
And Nick, thanks for the lead in. Good morning, everybody. This is Aria's butt. Just a show.
She's showing the good side.
Yep. No food aggression. I can I can do this and say, sorry, breakfast time is currently being paused. As you can see, no reaction, no problem. She is another dog, a little bit like Sawyer. I implore you, she's been around far too long. Not that I'm not glad to have her. We absolutely love her. But August 31st, she will be here for a year. If she is still here then. She would make a fantastic family dog. She is, as you can see, great with food, completely crate trained. In my almost year with her, she's never had even a tiny pee accident in the house. She should be an only animal. She is reactive. As you can see, she's a sweetheart, but she is reactive to other dogs and kitties. She used to be a lot slower meeting people. She should still have a good introduction, but she has come leaps and bounds. As you can see, she also does like to play, but she's a fantastic sort of right down the middle dog. She does like to play, but at the same time, she will sit down and binge Stranger Things with you for 6 hours. So, you know, no problem there. She's really just fantastic. My girlfriend has a 5-year-old son who climbs all over her. Sometimes you talk about a dog would be good with respectful children. I don't promote pulling a dog's ears or climbing all over them, but she loves her little people, so she really has no problem with that. She's really just fantastic. She's been with us way too long for how great of a dog she is. And I just implore anyone to give her a shot. She's just fantastic. We love her. If we were in the market for adopting a dog, we would have adopted her months ago. She loves running around the yard. Again, she is a stronger dog, a little bit like Sawyer, or I think we talked about Oreo. So she's definitely more of a run around the backyard kind of dog than a leash dog. But she's just fantastic, and we love her, and she's fantastic. And I implore anyone to give her a chance, because just look at her. Arya, look, Arya, look. Yes, she's fantastic. And I'll keep it short. And that's it. And I hope someone has some questions for her, because she is fantastic.
All right, guys. Well, that is Aria. Once again, she's been here a long time, like Sawyer. They came up, I think, about the same time, and they had a very hard transition. They both came from a shelter where they were overcrowded, so resources were very minimal, and crates were very minimal. So they were pairing dogs up, and when you pair dogs up, just like people, personalities clash and things. So they learned that if they weren't first, then they weren't going to get food that day. And so Aria and Sawyer both came from a place almost like a hoarding situation, because the shelters down south are terrible. So they both learned that they needed to be first, and that gave them that fear of not eating. So they don't really get along with other animals because they're afraid they're not going to get fed. So it's not them, guys. It's you have to remember that it's not the dog, it's the people that raise the dog. And when you're in a shelter situation, just like when you're put in prison, things change, and shelters are much worse than prisons because the standards are much lower. So give her a chance, and she'll surprise you, just like Adam said. She's great with her little buddy over there. Adam's girlfriend.
Yeah, no Leo today.
Yeah, so I mean, if you give them a chance, they'll surprise you. Arya and Sawyer both got a bad rap because they're, once you read their sheet, but try it out, guys. See what happens.
And not as cute as Rigatoni. Sorry, Aria, we love you, but I mean, you just can't. You
can't compete with the
these
puppy's
events
face
every week, and you just can't. It's hard to compete with the little puppies.
But somebody out there wants a dog that's a companion, and she's a companion, just like Sawyer. They're both companion dogs. So give them a shot, guys. You won't be disappointed. As you can tell, she's gorgeous, just like Oreo. Oreo's the same way. Oreo, Sawyer, they're all the same. They're all looking for a home. The hardest dogs to place, guys, are the black ones. I don't know what the stigmatism is, but don't overlook them just because they're a black dog. So many of them in the shelters die every day just because they're a black dog, and I don't want a black dog, I want a white dog. So just do what you can. Find somebody. Let's get these guys moving, okay? All right, Aria. You did a great job, baby. All right, we'll see you later. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who has got two of our fosters today. She's got Bubba and Charleston. We're going to spotlight them, and then we're going to let Gail take it away.
Hey, hi, this is Bubba and Charleston. Bubba is the larger hound mix, and Charleston is the smaller Chihuahua mix. Bubba is probably about 3 years old. I've had him 2 weeks. He has absolutely transformed. He's an amazing dog. Come here, Bubba. Come here, Bubba. He's probably getting a drink of water right now. Bubba is about, I'd say 45 pounds now. He came to me at 39, but he's put on quite a few pounds. Bubba, come. Come here, Bubba. And he was on the camera the whole time. Come here, baby. boy. Good boy. Come here. Look. Bubba. Bubba. Come here. Look.
See, he knows it's his camera time, so now he's being camera shy.
You know what? I think we'll do Charleston. Oh, here he comes. Okay. He wants it from Charleston. Okay, so Bubba came to me about 2 weeks ago. He was not trained at all, but within these 2 weeks, he has become just about house trained. He does not have any accidents overnight. He's working on general house skills and he's doing fantastic. He's a pleasure to have in the house. He sleeps all night in the crate. I don't have any problems with barking or howling or anything at night. He loves to run in the yard. He's very playful and energetic, but yet he's very gentle and calm as well. Plays very well with larger and smaller dogs. I have another dog that's a little heavier than him, but not much larger. And he's a great dog. He has absolutely no toy or food aggression. He plays beautifully. And that's Bubba. And then this little type is Charleston. And Charleston came to us yesterday. And Charleston is about 1 year old and somewhere between 14 and 19 pounds. I'm not really sure. Charleston is very enjoyable, fun, energetic, has a lot of spunk, does not have any fear whatsoever of the larger dogs, gets involved in all the dog play, and is also very, very playful with people. Very kind, sweet, sweet dog. I haven't noticed any toy or food aggression at all. And slept all night in the crate as well without any barking and no accidents. So absolutely thrilled. These are two amazing dogs and very different, but get along great and they're both amazing.
I'm just watching them play, Gail, and it's very funny to watch. As Charleston's pulling, Bubba's just like, I'm just gonna lay here. You can't get this.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is Bubba and Charleston. So if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. As you can tell, very dog
He's a
friendly.
gentle giant.
Yeah, Bubba's just like, I'm gonna just hold this. You can't pull me.
Yeah. And she's going to continue trying.
So reach out to your afternoon coordinator, guys. Meet these two. They're a cute pair. Oh, Bubba's on. He's got the toy. All right, guys. Well, that is Bubba and Charleston. Reach out to your afternoon coordinator. Set up a meet and greet today. Any questions? Throw them in the chat. And we're going to move over to our next presenter, who is
Thank
McBee.
you.
No problem. Let me just spotlight McBee for everybody. Where's McBee? All right, guys, that is McBee and my Duchess. And the couch.
Yeah, so this big orange guy here is McBee. I apologize that he is wrestling with Duchess, but he just got here yesterday and she is absolutely thrilled to have another dog her age to play with. Our last two fosters before McBee were very high energy dogs. And she kind of got accustomed to playing all the time. And after they left, she has had nonstop zoomies. So having a friend is, she's very happy. But this is McBee. He is 1 year old and 55 pounds. And he is the sweetest dog. You can't see it now because he's playing with Duchess, but he's really a very medium energy, laid back guy. He is so snuggly and affectionate. It's just something about this mix. We have a dog that could be his twin, and she's the same way, just snuggly and affectionate. He really spent most of the day just kind of laying around snuggling, but of course now he's realizing he's in a house with 6 dogs and 3 young children, so it's a nonstop party around this house. But again, very snuggly, sweet guy. He walks well on a leash. He is great with kids, as you can see, great with other dogs. I mean, he just got here yesterday and he's already out in general population with everybody. He met a cat yesterday. He had to go to a foster babysitter while we were out for the day, and she has a cat, and he did great with the cat. So kid-friendly, dog-friendly, cat-friendly. This guy's the package deal. He appears to be house-trained. McBee, can we see your gorgeous face, please? Sorry. Appears to be house-trained. We've had no accidents. Not really a fan of the crate too much, but that will change before he leaves here. Nick just called Duchess, and now we're all here having a party. So anyway, a couple of our dogs are a little grouchy about food and things. So we feed our foster dogs in their crate. They get all their yummy snacks in the crate just for their own protection, because one of our dogs is a little bit of a jerk. And as a result, they learn to love their crate. Don't eat my couch. As you can see, 1-year-old dog needs to learn what I chew, what I don't chew, but look at that, very redirectable. So that's what we know on that McBee so far, that he likes to play with Duchess. And I can't even keep the camera from not being blurry because they're moving so quick, but that's McBee. He's a great, great family dog. So definitely, if you're interested, don't hesitate. Kid-friendly, dog-friendly, cat-friendly, house-trained, sweet, gentle, affectionate. Package deal here. Just probably would prefer another dog, but not a requirement.
All right, guys. If you have any questions for McBee, you can throw them in the chat or reach out to your at-tune coordinator. He is a very snuggly guy. He went to his crate last night, kept it clean, let him out this morning. And when I let him out this morning, he went right to the back door and whimpered to go outside because he had to go potties. So he seems to understand the whole concept of going outside, unlike my Duchess there, who does not understand the concept yet. But no, McBee is good. So any questions, throw them in the chat, reach out to your at-tune coordinator today, and let's set up a meet and greet. All right, we're going to jump over to our next gentle giant, Fergal. Fergal, you guys are going to love. He is an absolute, as you can tell, he's an absolute snuggler. So when you get a chance to meet this guy and he puts that big meaty head on your lap, yes, it's going to take up your whole lap, but no, he's going to just sit there and snore on you. So this is Fergal, guys.
Hey, Nick. Good morning, everyone. Yes, this is Fergal. Stay here, kid. You heard your name. Yeah, he was a little upset before when someone coins another dog Gentle Giant. It's the only time he peeked his head up. He wanted to let everyone know he's been here longer, and that's his name. This is Fergal, 2.5 years old, about 115, 119 pounds. Let's see. This boy, awesome on walks. He's a strong guy, so you do have to hold on, but he doesn't pull you. He doesn't run wild. He listens. If another dog walks by and he gets excited, he does pull himself back when you tell him to. He's great with treats, gentle. Look, I can put my hand in his mouth. He's probably one of the more gentlest dogs that I've run into. He loves kisses all day long. Kisses on command. He takes treats very gentle. No aggression with toys and food. We brought him with other dogs. His initial reaction is so excited to be around another dog. Once he gets his smells in, he ignores them and just hangs out. God bless you. Do we bother you? Yeah, he's been here a little over a year. He's had and when he came, he had a major case of stranger danger where he's really fearful of people until he gets to know them. That has gotten a lot better. He's still cautious. He's down to cautious now on the meter. When you meet him, you just don't go to pet him. You hang out with him. He comes and smells you. Once he feels comfortable enough, he'll let you pet him. It's up to him. It doesn't take long anymore. It used to take a couple of visits. Now it's probably down to 2 visits. Wouldn't recommend smaller children only because of his size. He likes to play. He walks by. He's just a big, big boy. He wouldn't do anything vicious to anybody at all, but he's just so big. He loves tug of wars. And most of the time, this is what you get from him. He just wants to hang out with you. You know, he's such a big dog, and he's got little quirks. But we're building his apartment, which is right there. It's under construction. He's helped us out. He's not afraid of any of the saws and the nail guns I'm using or anything like that. He doesn't mind fires. We've lit fires. He lays next to us and hangs out just like this. He's low energy, low maintenance. He'll take care of himself and just lay. He's crate trained, house trained. He actually likes the crate. He won't have to tell him anymore. He knows when he's going and he walks in, plops down. He just waits for you to close the door. Right, buddy? But again, this guy's amazing all around. And if you are looking for that dog just to hang out with and just to chill and protect your house just by being him, this is the guy. Look how beautiful he is. Look at that. Right, buddy?
Yeah, guys, Fergal is gorgeous. He is just,
Hey, give me
you
your ball.
know, a lot of people are deterred by his size, but you know, just think of him as your second teenager. He's about the same size, and he's just cuddly. Look, just wants to lay there, hang out, not even aggressively chewing the bone. He's just like, oh, yeah, okay, yeah, just put it right there. Okay, there we go. You're not going to get a better, more gentle dog than Fergal when it comes to that. I mean, he's just like, there you go. I'm here.
It's him. Yep.
So
Look at
anybody
that.
out there looking, reach out to your app team coordinator. Here's your 100-pound body pillow. We'll keep you warm in the winter. We'll lay down and snuggle with you in the summer while you're outside. Just looking for a companion, a friend. All right. Good job, bud. We'll see you later, Fergal.
See you later.
All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Latoya. Give me 1 second to spotlight. All right. This is going to be Latoya, guys.
Hi, Toya, come here. Come here. This is Latoya.
There she is. Look at that little peanut compared to all these dogs today.
Yeah, she's great. She's 40 pounds about. She's 2 years, we think. I don't really know much about her background except that she was at a shelter. She's 2 years old, but she really acts like a puppy. Like really, she has the energy of a puppy. She's floppy like a puppy, and she's such a mush. She plays with my dog, who's 12 years old, who wants nothing really to do with her. She's really good in the house and with my dog, but when we do walk her, she does get a little crazy when she sees other dogs. I think it's just because she wants to play with them, but she's very playful. She's still working on being house trained. We're still working on it. She definitely needs a yard where it's fenced in and she can run around. But she's just the sweetest girl. She really is. She'll just hang out with you if you don't mind her on your couch and stuff. She'll just sit here all day with you. And she's just really cuddly. She's not aggressive with food, but she does inhale it like crazy. Like as soon as you put it down, she eats her food. She loves bones. She loves her toys. She gets a little mouthy, but she'll never hurt you. She never hurts anything. She hasn't destroyed anything as of yet. But she's really the sweetest and just wants love, and she's just a goober. Yeah, that's Latoya.
There she is. Oh, she just there she is, guys. She's a little quirky. She just rolled off the couch, but that's okay. I've had dogs do that constantly in my house.
Yeah, she can jump like she's like Tigger. She can jump really high. So she's
See, now that would be a great dog name, Tigger.
Yeah, I like Tigger a little bit better. We call her Toya for short. And yeah.
She kind of looks like that dog Max from The Mask, also.
Yes,
the Jim Carrey movie.
Yeah, see, they play a lot. They're playful and they're okay, but yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that is Latoya. So if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. She's not going to last long. She's one of those dogs that just will get adopted very quickly. She already does have some interest out there. So if you are looking to adopt, reach out to your app team coordinator today, guys, and set up a meet and greet. And let's get this, let's get her moving, guys. Let's get her moving. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Parker. Let me just spotlight Parker for everybody. Thank you, Latoya. Good job. Bye. All right, guys, here is Parker.
Hi guys, so this right here is Parker. As you see, he is very food oriented. He will follow you around everywhere. So we got him yesterday, so I'll tell you a little bit about what we know about him. He's definitely a hound mix of some nature. He's about 2 years old, about 50 plus pounds. Come here. And he has already learned quite a few things. Come here, sit.
Come sit. Good boy. Good boy. He knows how to stay. And he also knows down, which is one that I still can't teach my dog. So sit. Get down. Good boy. We brought him on a walk and he does pretty good on the leash. And he just loves to be outside. Loves playing with my other guy. They're about the same size, so they definitely roughhouse a lot. As you see, he is all about that food. What else can I tell you about him? He's really good with kids. I have 2 older kids and a little one. And so far, we've had no issues. And he loves the car. Loved the car ride. The second we get anywhere near the car, he just sits there and waits for me to open the door. He just wants to be outside, but very active also. Loves to play, loves his toys, but loves any type of like treat of any nature. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. You want to see how he's a big boy. Arthur, you can come say hi. Come say hi. Say hello. So if you have any questions, feel free to pop them in the chat. I don't know if you want me to say anything else about him, but.
No, you did well. No, guys, that's Parker. Parker is kid friendly. He's sitting there with his little friend now. Here, I'll play on the iPad. I got this. So yeah, Parker's very food motivated, as you can tell. Very smart. Already learning tricks to understand to get more treats. So
yeah. And
very good.
Also, he's doing really great. We haven't had any accidents. He runs to the door and looks at the leash like he needs to go out. And as you see, they're going to start now wrestling. But he's been very, very good with that. So no issues so far.
There you go, guys. Well, that is Parker, guys. So any questions, throw them in the chat. Reach out to your app team coordinator today. And let's get this little guy going. Let's have some meet and greets out there with him, all right? Let me get over to our next presenter, who is going to be Lucas and Leland. These are the 2 L's that are just from the same litter as Lilibeth, guys. Let me just spotlight them. Hold on, I lost them. There they are. There we go. All right, guys, this is Lucas and Leland. I don't know who's who because they're both yellow.
So this is Leland with Spider-Man, and this is Lucas. And they just came up yesterday with Lilibeth. They are about 9 to 12 months old. Leland is about 26 pounds. Lucas is about 30 pounds. They are kind of puppyish. They love to play. They love to chase balls and chew on bones. Neither one of them has had an accident in the house yet. They're both really, really good in the crates. We went to bed around 10 last night. We got them up around 7:30 this morning, and no accidents in the crate. They're really well behaved on the leash. When cars go by, Lucas gets a little bit nervous, but he doesn't pull or try to run away or anything. As he gets more comfortable, I think he's going to make a really nice walking companion. Both of the puppies are really great around my kids, who are between the ages of 5 and 15. The kids can be a bit loud, but they don't seem scared or nervous. They haven't nipped or growled at the kids, even when they're all running around the yard. Both of the boys are unneutered, but as they said, I believe they're scheduled to go in around Thursday. And they should be available for adoption pretty soon after that. So I hope that they get adopted really soon, because they are going to make some really, really nice companions and some good family dogs for somebody.
And they're super fluffy. Look at the fluffy coat. They got that puppy. They got that puppy fluff, the extra skin they got going on that they're gonna grow into. But yeah, guys, that's Lucas and Leland. And yeah, if you are looking to adopt them, guys, you don't technically have to wait until they are spayed and neutered. You can actually FIA, which is foster with the intent to adopt. so that they could still transition and get into your home even while they're getting spayed and neutered. That is an option, so you don't think you have to wait till August. Yeah, so if you're out there and you do want to foster with the intent to adopt, which is called FIA, just talk to your app team coordinator. They will give you the proper paperwork and go over it more with you, but that is an option. All right, well, that is Lucas and Leland, and all these L names today. It's making me tongue-tied. If you have any questions, throw them in the chat, guys. Reach out to your app team coordinator today. These little pupperoos will not last long, so you need to get moving on them if you want to adopt them. All right, we're gonna jump over to we have 2 dogs left, guys. 2 dogs left. Hang in there. We've got Winston and Meatball. All right, so we're gonna jump over to Winston now. Winston, give me 1 second to spotlight Winston for everybody, and we'll get going. All right, guys, here is Winston. Not camera shy at all, right there in the camera.
Yeah. This is Winston. He is about 12 months old. He's about 38 pounds. And we actually picked him up yesterday morning. So he is just getting used to the new home. But he's being very good. He's very shy at first. He's definitely starting to open up his personality, especially this morning. First day, we live in a mid-rise building, so we actually live on 3rd floor, and he had no problem with riding elevators up. He's a little cautious of entering new doors, but this morning we took him for a walk and he was excited to get outside. I think he would do good with the yard because we have a balcony and he loves going on the balcony and he loves going for walks. So yeah, and we have also a cat in the home. They're still getting introduced to each other. They haven't really played with each other yet, but hopefully soon they will. But he's great in the crate as well. He goes in and out pretty easily, and he sleeping. It was good. He cried for a little bit, maybe like 15 minutes at nighttime, and then he was out for the whole night, which was really good. And he was excited to go for a walk in the morning. Other than that, I think he's just, we're still getting to know his personality. We're seeing more and more each hour, it feels like. We heard our first bark today, so he's been very quiet and he loves a good petting. He's very gentle as well. I believe he's a lab and hound mix.
All right, guys. Yeah, that's Winston, guys. So yeah, a lot of these dogs that are on here today did just come up off of transport, which was yesterday morning. So we're still learning about these dogs. But as you can tell, Winston is not camera shy. He seems to not be toy aggressive or anything like that. There's a toy right there, and he has no issues with it being moved around at his feet. Looks definitely has some lab in it and some hound. Yeah, gorgeous little guy. So reach out to your app team coordinator today, guys. I don't think he's gonna last very long either. He's got that face. Cute, gonna get moving. All right, guys. He might want to go outside for that walk. All right, that was Winston, guys. Let's go over to our last presenter, which is named Meatball. And when you meet this dog, you will see most definitely why he's named Meatball. He's got the personality of a meatball. He likes to play, roll around, and you're making me look bad, Meatball. I said you like to play and roll around, not just lay there.
It's hot. He says it's hot.
All right, guys, this is Meatball.
Hi, everybody. This is Meatball. Meatball has been here a few weeks now. Had a lot of interest, still has a lot of interest, but no one quite ready between vacations and trying to move and all of that is ready to pull the trigger. But this, what I can tell you is house trained. He had an accident the first day, and then that was that. Quiet in the crate. Great with my dog. He loves dogs. Does he need one? No. Would he like one? Yes. But if you have a dog, I would suggest that it should be a playful one. My dog is 10, but she still likes to play really hard with him, and that, so they've been good together that way. But if you have a dog who's a little more mellow, he might pester. Cats, I would feel the same thing. I don't really know. We did encounter a cat on a walk one time. He approached the cat the same as he does other dogs, which is very enthusiastically, and then he calmed down. So I imagine it would be the same if your cat is okay with dogs wanting to play, he'd probably be okay with them. He'll even play with a beetle that falls on the the patio here and gets really sad when it falls in a crack and he can't play with it. Never harms it. So he really doesn't have a mean bone in his body. He's great with toys, loves his food, has no issues with it though. He just inhales it like I think it was Latoya, same thing. He and Latoya, they loved each other at events. They're both, they have, they need work social skills wise. They just approach everybody over enthusiastically and not everyone's appreciative of it, but he's super playful. He redirects very easily. We took him to the event yesterday, and yes, if a dog comes running up to him, he's going to bark loudly, like hello, in their face. And sometimes they back off a little worried about it. He just really wants to play. But then after a while, he got the hang of it and he stopped doing it. And then he found out, I can make new friends. He met a new dog, one of our fosters that's been here for a while, the husky Lily. He was quite infatuated with her. He was trying very hard, and I think she was smitten with him as well, so he didn't have to work that hard. But he's great. He's just a wonderful, wonderful dog. He needs leash work. He's very strong. He may be small, low to the ground, but he is not small, I should say. He's 43 pounds, and it's like a tank. So he just needs work on the leash because he does pull when he gets excited, but he also runs around you, so can kind of wrap you up sometimes if you're not careful when you're walking him. So again, most of our dogs need a little leash work. He's so eager to please. He, it's an easy fix, basically. And same with the reaction to other dogs. It's an easy fix. If you just say no, leave it, he's okay, because he really just wants to please you. He's just he's the happiest dog I've ever met. The tail, which, come here, can you get up? Can you show everyone your big tail? It's as long as his body and it's always wagging. And it's very funny. Latoya fell off the couch. He sometimes misjudges the length of his back here and his hind legs don't quite get up. So he sometimes falls too, the poor thing. But he's very energetic. He has a lot of energy. So if you have a playful dog, great. If you don't, that's fine. He likes to play ball, loves to play fetch, loves his toys, will amuse himself. And then he likes to be with his person, always with his person. And that's Meatball. Somebody please come save us from adopting him, because not really quite ready yet. We just lost our dog on Memorial Day, so I'm not quite ready yet for a full timer, but he's an awesome dog. So the longer he's here, the harder it's going to be. Anyway, any questions?
Yeah, guys, if you have any questions, throw them in the chat. We will definitely be able to answer them. But yeah, guys, that's Meatball. Cute as can be with that little face. All right, I'm gonna spotlight myself, because if I don't, I'm gonna adopt him. All right, guys. Well, that is our lineup for today. Thank you to all the fosters. Thank you to all the potential adopters out there. I appreciate everybody taking their time on Sunday to be here. Once again, golf event coming up August 1st. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. If you know anybody that wants to sponsor, if you know any companies that might be looking for a tax break, tax write-off, you don't have to do the introductions. You can just send us the info. We'll contact them. We can cold call. We can have my wife, who's very aggressive. She'll get up there. She'll pitch them. It's all good. So just send them our way, and I'll send her out. It's all good. Any other questions out there? Reach out to your absent coordinators today. Let's get these beautiful dogs moving, especially the ones that have been here a long time. Let's find them their home. There is no dog out there that cannot be trained. Even when you do not like other people, you still get along with them. Dogs can be the same way. So reach out today, guys. Other than that, everybody have a great rest of the weekend, and we will see you next time on the next virtual event. Have a good one, guys.